The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio. Here we go. Hey, it's EmissyK. Hey, it's EmissyK. Her beauty and passion, talk music, passion, loose lips, red cup, love Jones. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EmissyK Show.
Hello and welcome to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl EmissyK, and over here we have my girl
LaLa. Hey, how are you guys?
How'd she get to change seats?
Did I?
Oh, just
You
kidding.
did.
Oh,
This is not my low seat.
just
It's okay. I like having you closer to me, Laddeez.
because we act up.
Then
Exactly.
you can control her. Huh?
What?
Who are you?
They can't control nothing.
Hey, did you?
It's Haley B.
Oh my bad.
I'm done. And over here, with last but certainly not least.
Not at all, at least.
I know that's
Okay.
right.
Good evening. This is Laddeez.
Okay, y'all. So we have a very full show as always.
Yes.
And we're excited. Little hyper. We have a lot of information. First of all, our guest today is Dundee of the radio show.
Give me that D
DA. Los Angeles. Okay, my boy will be on later on when we get talk about those kissable nights. So Lady Deez has her male perspective.
I never
Nice.
did sit for kissable nights in it.
You
You want to put LaLa out?
You
Yeah,
put me
pull her
out.
out.
You scared. You gotta partake in the festivities and don't be backing up.
I know you do.
You
We
gotta
kind
be
of like,
in
oh,
it.
I don't want to talk about that.
And you be covering
You know,
your ears.
do y'all really want to know? Like, y'all be telling me like, oh my God, Haley, I don't want to hear about it. Oh my God, Haley, I don't know about it.
We just because we don't want to hear about it, don't mean the audience wants
Audience
to
And
hear
your
about it.
godfather don't want to hear about it either. Just for the record.
At
I had to
any
hear all
rate,
that.
At any rate.
so today, some of our topics are kind of deep.
Very.
So understand that these are our opinions, and
Always our
I'm
opinions.
entitled to my opinion.
Right.
We're all
get
entitled
rough.
to our opinion.
Plenty of
and
them.
if you don't like it, I love you, but you can change the channel. LaLa,
Well, don't even change the channel. Just
What's
put your
on-
comment. Put
what's
your comment
on
it.
everyone's lips?
That's me.
They don't want to call. Y'all don't even want to call in and join in on the topic. Y'all
My
want to DM
freaking
me.
lips.
You were just talking about me earlier. What are you talking about? Anyways, Dwayne Wade's son,
Dwayne Wade.
11-year-old son at that, went to the
Zion.
Zion. I was like Zion. Zion.
Zion.
I actually like that. Went to the Miami Beach Pride Parade.
Okay.
And his dad actually couldn't make it because I guess they're in the tournaments or whatever. But Gabrielle Union, which is their stepmom, took the whole family to support him.
Okay.
I think as far as her supporting him is really good. But I think him being 11 years old going to a pride parade is too much.
Why?
It's just the parade alone is too much. And I've seen some, not physically there, but on TV and been told they are really, really rough. Like it's a lot of stuff for too much to handle, I think, personally. They have one in Long Beach.
I've been to Gay Pride.
Okay.
The one in Long Beach. And LaLa's right. It is a lot. Being there in the facility is a lot because I feel like Pride is more of an adult
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
For the adults. And I think that it would be more appropriate if they made a Pride for people 18 and younger so that they can properly experience Pride for themselves.
Right.
And not having to be experienced to a whole new world of older Pride.
and very eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pride.
And what I
Yeah.
don't understand about it, and this is something new. Why take him to that? So he can be more familiar with the sex side of it?
Exactly. Or the flamboyant side of it.
What is the purpose to say, okay, I like the same sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it was their way of saying, we accept you. You know what? I mean, it's one thing to say, baby, I accept you for who you are. You know, you're going to love who you love, and that's that. But it's another thing to take a step into showing him the world that he is going into.
Okay.
You know, and being like, this is what you're getting yourself into. This is what being gay or lesbian or bisexual is, or queer. This is what this is. This is your society.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it was a big step of them. You know, there's no right or wrong way to show your child how to be who they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it was a step towards them showing him that they accept him.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was
I think Haley B makes one valid point, and that is, I think it was a bit much to have him around a bunch of adults.
Right.
Yes.
I got a problem with that.
Yes.
However, I think the intentions were right.
Right.
I think they wanted to just show him that there are others like you.
Yes.
Just trying to integrate him into it to make him feel more comfortable about who he is.
Yes.
I think that was the wrong environment.
Exactly.
But, I understand their
Because
intentions.
he's 11 years old and he's very influential. So you're telling him that this very bright, very wild, very crazy environment is what homosexuality is, because it's not. You don't have to be flamboyant in order to be homosexual.
But did you see where he was dressed? So he was...
And he's even did like the
Was he
catwalks.
dressed for the occasion?
Yes, he was.
Exactly.
But it's
So
like
I'm saying that maybe who he is. Then so they figured, okay, this is who you are. So let us show you people who are like you. Right. So if somebody's bullies are saying, making fun of him for who he is and like to wear these colors and this, that, and other, okay, there are a group of people like you who also do it. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you're some outcast or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's not like Gabrielle and Dwayne were like, oh, this is what you're supposed to wear to gay pride. Maybe...
How you know?
I don't think they would be like, this is what you're supposed to wear.
Well,
it's
an event. You tell me that I'm supposed to wear a sundress when I go to the... No, I'm serious. There is a dress code when you go to events. When I go to the jazz festivals, I'm not going to just put on some jeans and a T-shirt because it's not that type of environment. So, of course, they're going to tell them, okay, this is what they wear at these type of events. And so that's my thing. It may not. I'm not saying that he does or doesn't dress like that on a daily or whatever. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is I'm sure that they influenced him.
In some way,
it's an eccentric event.
So
it's
you
something,
think his straight parents
everybody
told
there
him
don't dress like that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of them who don't.
Like maybe
they don't, and he didn't have to.
I feel like maybe he woke up one morning, his parents were like, Zion, get dressed. This is what we're doing today. And that's what he really wanted to wear to that event, because that's what he felt like he wanted to wear. That just describes who he wants to be.
I don't know. At 11, that's just...
It's
just too much. When does he just be a kid? Why
are we thinking about sex?
Like sex, and I need to be out here with these flamboyant men and women and doing all.
But why are you guys making it about sex? Nobody said that. Because he go to a gay parade. No, that's who they are. They're gay, and they all get together to support each other. Different factions. Some are femme, some are not. It's
Have you been to gay pride?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Gay pride. There are.
They're way out, man. It's way
at gay pride, yes, they do talk about gay and gay sex. Of course, they do talk about it, but that's not what gay pride is about.
I'm not saying that that's what it is about.
But he doesn't have to go. He doesn't have to go and learn about it. It is your choice. They have stance.
He is an influential 11-year-old that is absorbing this adult environment.
These 11-year-olds are not like the 11 years old in the
When I went to gay pride at the age of 16,
be serious.
I did not learn nothing about. I did not learn nothing about sex at gay pride until the end, because we stopped at a booth where they taught me about a G-spot. At 16,
you needed to know what.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm sorry. Is that also when you lost your virginity? Let's put it where it is.
Yes, 16.
Exactly.
It was before then though. It was Valentine's Day. I went to gay pride during the summer. Okay. Yes, that's.
I still think it's too much. Kids, they just need to be kids. That's all I'm saying. My 11-year-olds were looking at cartoons, SpongeBob and shit.
And they got good couples on Nickelodeon.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I say they're your children. Do what you want.
Okay, we're moving it along. Let's wrap it on.
I think we just kind of killed your whole.
Wrapping it on. Okay, can we do that, please? We have a video. We're going to show you the video.
Killing shit. Go, Zion. He is working the stage, too. Get it. Catwalk on fleek, bro. There he is. And he did work it, too. Go ahead. Go on ahead.
I think something happened. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I think something happened.
Oh, I don't think that.
What happened? Chromosomes happened. That's what happened.
I agree. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Okay.
That's far.
No.
That's far.
Hey, okay.
Anyway, we're going to go to a break.
Sis, that's all I have.
What's your question of the day?
I'm not answering her question of the day.
What? Okay, no, we're not going to do it. We can come back because I'll.
What is it?
No, it's okay. No, because I don't have that much time.
No, you know what? No, because if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. LaLa is going to tell y'all what her question of the day is, and I want you guys to respond on the feed.
Or call me.
Or call
No, respond on the feed in the comment section. I need to read those too.
Call. If y'all want to talk about LaLa, okay, I'm going to leave it up to the audience. If you guys want to talk about LaLa's topic after she says what it is, then if y'all let me know on the feed, I'm watching. I see everybody.
Y'all see my
then I'll let her go with it. Let's go.
Your lipstick popping, mine's popping. Okay, listen. There was a video of a guy who was not telling the people that he was dating that he had HIV.
I saw that.
Okay, and they were trying to put a case against him, but someone was saying he doesn't have to say anything. And my question is, do you think that it is mandatory for a man to tell you if he's HIV positive or not?
The law.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So almost cussed. So when you gonna tell me that you're not? When we're about to, actually get into the act thereof?
Okay, so there was another.
So yeah, no.
Yeah. I got 3 seconds.
Go ahead.
The other thing was, the guy says, okay, so when is it the woman's responsibility to make sure the person that she's having sex with, they use protected sex or be responsible and not leave that man responsible for what you do?
On the condoms break.
Hey, this is the question.
So I have a right to know that.
Yes, definitely.
Dudes are grimy too. Some of them take the condom off in the middle of sex.
So is the HIV the same as an STD? So is a man obligated to tell you if he has an STD or not?
Yes.
Is it on the same level?
STD, STI, whatever. UTI, all that. Like,
you can go to jail for not saying that you have an HIV,
you sure can.
But you're not going to jail if you have an STD and you give it to somebody.
Herpes. I think it's different. Like if you had one in the past,
HIV kills.
And hold on, let me finish.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay.
I was talking.
If you had an STI in the past and it was treated, and we still use condoms, then no, I do not have to know because it's treated and we're using condoms. STI.
Okay.
Anything else, I do need to know and still not have sex.
I.e. HIV and herpes.
Right.
We're going to take our break. We'll be right back.
LaLa. Hey, honey. How's work?
Work was good.
Yeah?
Monthly sales are going back up.
Good.
As usual. Yeah.
Have you talked to Alan about the promotion?
I had this thought the other day, and I was gonna just quit the whole 9-to-5 thing and give music one more shot, Like I put up a cover the other day, it's already got 300 views. Look.
Seriously?
That caught my eye is the same. New job, new zip, 20 years, drainless, tatted up, icy wrist, new phone. Who this? Yeah, I've been on this West Coast vibe, yeah. You wouldn't believe this shit. Saw Drizzy on Rodeo Drive, yeah. told me keep making them hits. Don't hit me with that guilt trip, cause you ain't gon' get no reply. Yeah, miss me with that bullshit, cause really I ain't got the time. I know you miss the old me, low-key, and what it used to be. Bad decisions, missed opportunities, lurking, hurting, cause you will never meet my new identity.
Don't call my phone, don't text me, don't DM me, I'm blocking you on everything. Bye.
Caramel, slim dick. Finally got a freedom, can't rain down on her happiness. 2 jobs, got a cop selling bags. Got her own money, so no finessing. Ain't worried about no nigga. Fuck boy free, so no stress. And she been on this West Coast vibe, yeah. You wouldn't believe this shit. She finally living her best life, yeah. That's cause you ain't a part of it. Don't hit her with that guilt trip, cause you ain't gon' get no reply. Yeah, miss her with that bullshit, cause really she ain't got the time. Wishing that you could see low-key what it was gonna be. Bad decisions, missed opportunities, lurking, hurting, cause you will never meet. I knew I'd get away that guilt trip, cause you ain't gon' get no reply. Yeah, I miss her with that bullshit, cause really she ain't got the time. Wishing that you could see low-key what it was gonna be. Bad decisions, missed opportunities, lurking, hurting, cause you will never meet my new identity.
And welcome back to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. We have been joined by Dundee
Hey,
of the radio show.
What's up?
He in the struggle with the speed.
I'm trying to fix this so the camera can be seen or something. I'm trying to prop. That's what I'm trying to do. Using that one? Okay.
All right. So if you guys are watching the show, be sure to share. And they're in the struggle for real. Be sure to share the video.
There we go.
And
I'm the prop queen.
If you want to talk about LaLa's topic, make sure you post it in the group. LaLa, let us know if we got something going on in there. So, Lady Deez. Something, Ma?
She got all her questions in her hand, too.
She got questions.
Wow.
Lady Deez is doing something a little different tonight. Here we go.
Yes. So,
everybody want to do pop quiz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up.
Okay. So, I have a few questions here.
Okay.
Few.
It's none of my business. Okay, the first one is off the chart.
Off the chart.
Okay,
like
you are a 2020 political candidate for what seat?
Okay. Presidency?
State Senate.
I was going with presidency.
Okay, what is your platform?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one either.
As much as y'all criticize the current administration, y'all not ready? Are you seriously?
African Americans and
It's definitely not
what
a
about
wall.
Latinas?
It's definitely not a wall.
Even though we do have a lot more jobs now, they are starting to get taken away from us because they're building robots for some of our positions. So I think we need more jobs to replace the jobs that people are losing from artificial intelligence.
Ain't gonna happen.
Well, then that's what I'm running for.
You asked her, what's her platform?
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I just don't want her to get her hopes up.
Right.
That's the future.
It wasn't serious.
I'm for
So
economic
you just
recovery.
talking, so you really don't mean that? You don't care?
Dang, lady, what you want? No.
Why are these people?
I'm going with the flow.
I'm for economic recovery, but I want mine through means of the way this country was built, and that's on imports and exports.
Okay.
Cool beans.
No wall and anything opposite of Donald Trump. Real simple. I'm real simple, man. Anything opposite of him.
He voted for Yang 2020.
Anything you're not doing.
Good job. Okay. This one. Okay. So, you've met your dream girl, a guy.
Uh-huh.
And all they ask is that you dress totally opposite of your current choice of style.
No.
Do you stay or do you go?
What's opposite?
No.
What if he's a man, they want you dressed like a female. If you're a female, I want you dressed like a man.
No.
Oh, no.
What you dating me for?
I'm a girl.
No.
I mean, if he asked me to date,
He's doing everything else for you. He's paying the bills. He's taking care of you.
No.
if he asked me to dress more like professional, with pretty longer dresses and
No,
pretty
he said
little
opposite
blouses,
of who your gender.
That is opposite of Haley.
She
never been a girly girl.
I don't even know why I'm wearing this lipstick, but it's too pink.
That's the issue.
I'm like, Mama, what color is this? I'm doing.
So ignorant.
It's special.
So you guys wouldn't do it? Nobody would do it? Even if it's in private?
You know what? I had I dated a guy. Y'all know me. I like to dress. I dress up all the time, no matter where. I dress up to go to the grocery store. And he told me, he said, I forgot what it was. I wore some tennis shoes for something that we were doing. He says, I like you better in tennis shoes. I was like,
ew.
Oh, wow.
It's probably the only pair I have.
It just probably makes you seem more casual, more friendly, more approachable. Whereas when you have them heels, you like, oh, miss, you have a whole different personality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. He likes the other side of you. It's not to say he disliked the heels, but he
didn't
preferred.
really care too much for the heels.
Oh, wow. Really?
I'd be
Was he
smacking
short?
in my tennis shoes.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, he wasn't.
Well, I'm a
He
heel.
just liked to
I'm a
dress
heel
down.
guy, so I like women in
Most
heels.
guys are.
Yeah, I'm a heel guy, so I love my women in heels.
Most
So
guys
your
And I
woman-
can see
Never
the
say
muscles
anything.
popping your leg.
So if your woman wants you to go with her to the nail shop and get your nails colored the same color as hers,
That's not what he's saying.
No, that's not what he's saying. Thank you.
She said
that's not what
opposite.
he's saying.
He who?
But
That's
she's
that is
saying.
what that's what
not
she's
what
saying.
she's saying.
She's saying that if she asked you to go get your nails done, though.
No, I
What
wouldn't.
color?
No, I'm not going to get no nails done. Not the kid. You ain't got to worry about that. No.
But see, y'all going too far. These
Yeah,
two.
no.
First of all, he's saying the opposite, to dress the opposite way. It didn't say to go in public that way. It just said it could be at home. People role play all the time at home.
Oh, that's different. We can role play all day long. You put on a suit too?
Girl, if you don't
Can I blindfold you with my tie?
Look at this one
No,
over
no,
there.
No. See, I don't want no girl looking like me.
So you wouldn't put my
Okay?
panties on?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm pulling panties off you, but I'm not wearing no panties. You're not the kid.
I don't even want to
Cover
see
your
a man
ears.
in a thong. They got male thongs.
I ain't wearing
That's
that.
sexy.
Okay. No.
What's sexy?
Bro,
Man,
I don't care. It's gay if my dude tell me to dress up like a dude just to have sex with him. Like that's
Exactly.
strange. You about damn bonkers.
Peculiar. It's peculiar.
No,
Would you
not
date
me.
A1?
Ugh. I mean, not with his black nails. No.
I thought you were going to say something.
So he can have the hair color and the
It depends on the color.
very feminine pants, kind of like the ones we saw on Sunday. And what?
That's too foreign.
Would you?
People gonna know who you talking about now.
Would you date?
I would date the type of guy A1 is, but his pants too tight. He gotta wear looser jeans. He can't have black nails or nothing. That I mean, I don't want to change who he
Okay,
is.
we going to go to the next question because y'all going to get in trouble.
But he's a good guy.
Okay. The last two men on earth
are
Donald Trump
No, hell no.
and Flavor Flav.
Oh, girl, you're really cussing again. Why you playing games?
Wow.
Pick one.
No.
Well, that's you two to handle. Go ahead.
Pick one.
Do I have to?
LaLa. Look.
Pick one.
LaLa happy she not on set.
I'm curious to know which one.
Do I
you
gotta
pick.
have sex with him?
I know, right?
Just
Yes.
pick one.
Good answer.
Don't read anything.
Good question. Good question.
Don't read anything.
Flavor Flav.
Wow.
Flame got 10 kids. He might be tracking.
I'm gonna be mocking both of them at the table,
At least-
like
well,
while they
I'm gonna
talking to
try to
me.
say.
They talk funny. I can't do it.
What?
I would choose. I don't know. Shoot, I can't. I'm a businesswoman, so I'm gonna go with Donnie. Okay, that's it.
Wow, Donnie.
I'm a businesswoman. I gotta go with Donnie.
Now. You Donnie.
Stop it. Stop it.
What you say, Missy?
Nope.
Nope. What?
I guess I gotta do Flavor Flav. That ain't even a fair question.
Wow.
I can't see my news feed. I gotta go. I'm not even,
I can't even look
I
up
don't even
Flavor
want to play
Flav
with you no
like,
more.
Okay. So a rich guy or woman wants to reward you with one gift of your choice. What would it be?
Oh.
A Cash App deposit? No.
In what song?
The same gift every month. Boom. Like if I
Haley.
the chance
Haley.
the chance to have
LaLa.
the option of having a gift every month.
I need land.
I'm just playing. I don't know what I want.
I'm with LaLa. I want the land.
The land.
Okay.
Land.
I'll take a woman's ATM card. As long as she got
But
money
it may not be.
account,
I was about to say,
I'm
may
good.
not be.
Might not be
money on
one-
it.
that way I can
That's
go
not
in there and take
offer.
out as much as I want when I need it. That's it.
I don't require much. I don't
Yeah,
know,
I don't
man.
require much either. This ATM card.
That's a lot. You crazy.
Gas money?
Okay.
Shoot. I don't know.
So a friend hooks you up with a date. Let me back up. Okay,
Please.
so who would your ideal actor be?
Morris Chestnut? That's easy.
Oh, that's right. You and your sister fight over him.
Let's go.
And your ideal female.
Let's see here. Give me a second to think about that one.
Okay, Haley.
Yeah. Let's
What's
see.
that boy's
Who
name?
Now?
Y'all two giving us dead air. Like, what?
Okay. I watched this show called Grownish.
Okay.
His name is Luca Black.
Oh, yeah. He's
Okay.
good.
Luca Black.
Okay, this week I'm in love with Vivica Fox
Ugh.
and what's her name from What's Love Got to Do with? What's her name?
Angela
Angela
Bassett,
Bassett.
my
Angela
friend. Everybody
Bassett
call
this week. Yeah, this week.
I do not
my
like that
nemesis.
wig they have on her on 911.
I don't either.
Okay,
I
so
don't either.
you've made your choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so name 3 things you're gonna go on a date. Somebody's gonna hook you up with a date.
With
for a
Morris.
date. With
Luca.
Morris, whichever one you choose.
I would not even listen to them anymore.
And
Luca.
Him. Okay.
Okay.
I like that name.
I do
Okay, so
too.
name 3 things your date consists of.
Sex.
Sex and sex.
Public sex.
What'd you say? Public sex.
Lots of oral sex. And fine dining.
I gotta pee now. That's nasty.
Final answer.
What would your date consist
Well,
of?
hell, sex.
So horny toads.
Yeah, sex, and you know what? A nice like dinner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fine dining.
Yeah,
Yes.
about
nice
you?
dinner.
Well, I wasn't gonna go with sex though. It's okay.
Are you lying?
Yes, you can tell. See the sweat breaking out.
Why? You lying?
Sex would be nice, but it's not the ideal date. You feel me?
Thank you.
You can have sex every night. You know.
It's only one date. I only had this
one
one
date.
shot.
Only got one shot with my
Exactly.
favorite actress. Yeah. You only got one night with the person.
Oh, backtrack. Shit.
That's right.
Sex, food, and music. Nice music.
Yeah, all right.
Mine would be Obama.
Okay.
And it would not have anything to do with sex.
Why?
Okay.
Because I love great conversation.
He got that.
Some of the best dates do not involve sex.
Okay, so
No,
conversation.
that's true. Conversation,
What
a
else?
nice dinner. Maybe go shopping.
But even with
Okay.
one night, you're not gonna test the goods.
No. One night is not enough for me.
Are you at least
No.
gonna see him?
I got to get to know you. I can't.
goods?
I wouldn't do. I would not say sex though. I mean, yes. For if I have one
I'm
chance
having
with Luca,
sex.
I'm having sex.
What I need,
But
sex, I
one
can't
night,
get
yeah.
in one
sex
night.
is not everything to me. Like I need
No.
conversation. I need you to get to know. I need a vibe. Vibe is the biggest thing
Yeah.
to me.
Gotta have something going
We
on.
don't need the vibe. If it's right, then that's what we do.
You just nasty.
What LaLa said.
I need a vibe.
Yeah.
What LaLa said.
I agree.
Okay, last question. Has nothing to do with sex. Oh my God, thank goodness.
Darn. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't want to play no more.
You still got me, Graham.
I know, baby. You on the same page.
And nobody said I had to have sex with Flavor Flav.
Or Donnie.
What is the ideal career of your ideal man, woman, man? Ideal career.
That's good. Good question.
That's a very good question. He has to be an entrepreneur with a whole lot of property.
Why was I thinking the same
Real
thing?
estate. Real estate is where it's at.
Okay. Real estate, that's good.
Real estate is where it's at.
Well, my mom always say try to find somebody that's in the same career that you're in. And
That's
got
boring.
the same, doing the same thing you doing.
I don't want
Well, that makes sense
That's true.
So because they know what you're doing, they know what
Right.
you're going
And you have a lot to
through.
talk about, can bounce
you know what to
ideas
go
off
through.
each
Yeah,
other.
I don't want it though.
Yeah. So
that's good.
that's so I'm gonna go with that.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I agree with that.
Good answer. Yeah.
I don't really have what I want my man to do because that's that's his thing. But as long as he has a stable job with stable income and not constantly switching his career up
But
all the time,
no,
like,
you can't get off that
I
easy.
don't know.
If you had a choice of career,
She said, no, you can't get off that easy.
Right.
to be or
what
not
would
to
it be?
I don't.
I mean, would it be a musician? Would it be an
No,
attorney?
I
Would it be
can't
a
do no-
doctor?
nah,
Would it be
nah,
a pastor? I mean, what would it be?
Nah, none of that.
You don't want a pastor, Haley?
Heck no, man.
Because you don't want to live right.
I got some options for you. I'm lying.
Oh man.
Haley, I'm not going to be that mother. I shop you around to every youth pastor. Here you go. This is my baby. She 18 now. Haley, turn around.
That's my
See
job.
that booty?
That's my. Oh Lord, that's my job.
Oh my God.
Pass to the break.
Break.
Anyway, thank you guys for your participation.
You welcome.
This has been Lady D's and Kissable Nights. Thank you guys for being there.
I gotta think about that question. A little bit more,
too
'cause I
late.
can't.
You can find me on Dorsheen Drew on Facebook, LEDDEEZ, Lady D's on Twitter and Instagram. And we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're going to get lit with Hey Hey.
Before we go, Mario is in on the feed, and he says, find someone who loves what they do and doesn't matter what they do. That's a damn lie, because I'm not dating a mechanic.
I agree with you,
What's
Mario.
wrong with a mechanic?
They have a grease all
If he's a
over their nails.
mechanic and he's
We're
good
gonna take
at
a
it, he's
break.
making
We'll be
money. I
right
don't
back.
care.
We'll be right back.
Exactly. What if he owned the shop?
As long as he cleans it.
You might see me sitting in the way back, paying no attention to the pay stack. Money up, money down. I've been around with a rush when it's time to wear the crown. I keep my whoop windows down on the fast lane. Whoop whips flying through the mainframe. Busy bee making foreign cheese, eating foreign cheese while I'm sailing on foreign seas. You could call it cheddar paper of the cheese. You could call it money dollars of the green. Peso stacks, racks and bands. If you got the funds, you could join the band. Do you want a lot or do you want a little? Most trying to get up, some stuck up in the middle. Love don't cost a thing. I thought they told ya. Love don't cost a thing. Now I told ya. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. I'ma do what I wanna do. I'ma be who I wanna be. You wanna see you try to stop me, but you won't succeed. I'd rather regulate like I'm Warren G. Now I'm not a material girl, stuck in a material world. Do la la, look at them curls. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, white sand in between my toes. That's bank roll. No need to toot my own horn. All I need is me and my crew in the zone. Put it on the line like a stardust. Might fall from the sky like I'm stardust. Money make it go around harder. Imagine that if I rule the world. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. I know the sky's blue, but it could rain green. You could write truth, or you could write dreams. But with the right moves, poof, reality. Getting money, CEO is what I be. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing, they honey. Ching, 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 for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. ching for your honey. Alright, already. See your eyes and your mind on your money. Ching, ching, mean nothing to your honey. Ching, ching, ching for your honey.
Welcome back to the EmissyK's Loose Lips Show. We're about to get lipped with Haley B. What's up, girl? What we got going on? Did you guys like that song? That's my girl, Shay Z. If you guys like that, let me see some hearts.
Am I on this camera? Oh.
Josh Fingers. What's up?
What's up?
It's your girl, Haley B, y'all. Let's get lit. Now, I'm finna really act like I don't know who this man is, so. I'm about to be like Legally Blonde. What's your name?
My name is Dundee. What's your name?
My name is Haley B.
Oh, hey, Haley.
Hey. Where you from, Dundee?
I'm from the radio show. That's where I'm from.
The radio show or radio show?
We're on 1580 Monday nights, and we got like other affiliates across the country as well. We're on iHeart, we're on Spotify, and we're on some other networks I can't even like remember right now. But we're on quite a few networks. So.
What do you guys talk about on your radio show? What is your radio show called?
It's called the radio show.
Radio show.
It's called the radio show.
With the D.
Yeah, the radio show, right?
The radio show.
Yeah, see, it's supposed to be THE, but THE was taken, so I had to go with DA.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I would have been DUH.
But we talk about what you guys talk about here. That's why I just feel right at home.
So is it the male version? Like?
Well, it's 2 and 2, so it's 2 males, 2 females.
Right.
So we the unisex version.
So do you think that?
Who's the other female? Wait.
Yeah, we
got a female?
We got Dimples and Mary. Shout
I
out to
know
both
Mary.
of them.
I didn't know Dimples. Hi, Dimples. I didn't meet Dimples.
Shout out.
Shout out MD as well.
Yeah.
So do you think that coming from your show to our show, between the number of male perspectives that you have and the women perspective, do you think that it's a lot different from our show?
It's different because it's all female perspective here.
Yeah.
So, it's a female point of view.
But versus the man perspective.
We're constantly fighting on our show because we're colliding 2 males and 2 females, constantly bumping heads. So other than that, that's the only difference.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow. That's boring.
That's it. So when you guys come out...
So our show is boring?
No,
exactly.
it's not.
You guys are boring? You guys are not boring?
No. I was expecting like something like, okay, so... okay, I'm not saying your show is boring. I'm saying the the situation between the arguing, okay?
Right.
So here we have 3 generations, right?
Yes.
Right.
So
which I love. I love that, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love that, yeah.
So I expect, I say a lot different. Like the things that I say in response to what you guys have to say is very different than you guys know. So I was thinking that maybe you guys have something very different that the ladies didn't know, or you guys are teaching them something every single night constantly that they don't know, or they're teaching you something constantly every single night that you don't know.
Go ahead.
She wants to know what sets you guys apart from other shows like Loose Lips.
Oh, what sets us apart? Okay. Well,
She just did that.
I'm gonna see you in the car.
Okay.
It was a generational translation.
Right.
Oh!
She did that.
So answer the question.
Yeah, okay. Well, the question what sets us apart is that we play a lot more music than other shows do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're very music driven.
Right.
Okay.
You know
They
what
are terrestrial.
We're terrestrial
radio as well.
We're
Yes.
internet. We're FM. We're all that.
That's
So,
good, dog. I like that.
So what made you start your show? Like what led you to start your show?
well, when I was your age, not to be dating myself, but when I was your age, I started a show years ago, and that's what I wanted to do. It was called the radio show, and the reason why is because you took the best record from 92.3 to B. Shout out to the took the best record from there. Took the best record from Power 106.
Yeah.
Took the best jazz record. Took the best classical record, and you put it all together. It was all different radio stations put together.
Nice.
That's why it's called the radio show.
Was there any point in time that you took a different career path or tried? No, never.
No. Well, you know what? The only slight difference, which is still related, because I was more on the music side. So I was working at record companies then. So that's the only slight difference. But other than that, it was still the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And what he's not saying is that he's not just an on-air personality.
Yeah.
He actually does the engineering. He actually
Right.
goes out with doing the
Yeah.
videography. He actually does the photography.
Amen.
He's like a one-man band. you know, within itself. But you're not gonna toot your horn, but I'll toot it for you.
It's like a triple, quadruple.
Go ahead.
Triple, quadruple.
I was trying to be cool tonight.
No, y'all know how we be like, I'm every woman. Well, he's every man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when it comes to this industry, and I admire that because it everything takes a unique skill, and those are skills that you had to actually learn.
Definitely.
You know, in order to build your product and build a better product.
I was getting there.
Yeah.
So how did you teach yourself to do everything that you know how to do? Like, how did you learn how to do
everything I'm doing?
Everything.
www.youtube.com.
Seriously?
Yeah. YouTube.
Oh, yeah, everything's on YouTube.
And www.emissyk.com.
Yeah, everything's on EmissyK. Listen,
EmissyK. I just look and I learn and I watch what you doing.
Yes.
I watch what she's doing. I watch what she's doing.
He just told you he already did that formula. He's been doing it for years and he's still doing it.
I have a question though, because I've seen some of your interviews and you've done a lot with a lot of different people. What is your most memorable one?
Yes.
Ooh, most memorable one. I say radio show.
Don't you dare hype her up. Don't even do it.
Top five. Okay.
Nah.
Right. But I will say one memorable one is when we had this girl. She came on our show.
Yeah.
And I asked her one simple question about what she posted on Instagram, and she just broke down and started crying. For the life of me, I don't know why.
From a post?
Yeah, we do a thing on the show called like, comment, or share, right? And that's I just go to your Instagram, hey, you posted this. Why did you post this?
Yes.
Aww.
And she just started breaking down. And it was a hard show for us to get through that night.
Right.
So I will say that was the one memorable show with the radio show that I did.
Yeah.
Did she ever say why she broke down?
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
She just on the set.
Crying.
Next question, please.
No, we couldn't even get to the next question. She just couldn't do it anymore.
Wow, that's deep.
So, and that's what she posted on her Instagram.
He'd be like, do you need some counseling?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I have one more question? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm like a radio.
She already getting on it. She's just attacking
interrupt her, and I know. Okay.
LaLa.
Because you're in radio,
Yeah.
how did Nipsey's death affect you?
Oh, well, I've tried to get Nipsey on the show quite a bit, but I didn't get a chance to make that happen. Rest in peace, Nip.
Right.
Shout out. It affected me because, number one, I didn't realize he did so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize he helped people get jobs and realize he owned so much property.
Yeah.
I respected his business end of it, but how it affected me is now I must keep the marathon going. So that's how it affected me. And he got to struggle. I didn't realize he struggled so much. I got to continue to keep my struggle going as well.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
It might be too, because I was trying to get him on as well. Because I knew about him. I'm gonna tell you, when I listened to him every single day before I came here.
Yeah,
I would listen to him because what he was talking about was the same thing I was doing, like even with my business, when you've seen it go so hard and we talk about what we needed to do in the community.
Right.
So I knew. So it's just.
Yeah. Well, see,
some of them
I didn't know. I didn't realize he was as big as he was. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's how he affected me.
I realized I was a fan. I played you every day in the shower. I was repping. I really was. Just to be that one kid being like, you don't listen to Nipsey Hussle. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't know like 2-3 of his songs, didn't know all the words, you was like,
oh yeah. Back in our day, it was Digital Underground. What? You don't know all the lyrics of Digital Underground? Like, are you
gotta
crazy?
know that.
Like, don't come to school until you learn them.
She said, you know what? I can't. She funny, man. She said, who? She don't know who Digital Underground is.
Who's that?
Oh, you know who Digital Underground is? The Humpty Hump, the guy with the nose?
You know, kind of where Tupac started.
Yeah, Tupac was with him.
So funny.
Okay, so
I'm doing this little dance.
Is that where the Millie Rock came from? The Millie Rock came from? Ooh.
No, that's no. Sorry, no.
He made another comment.
Y'all too materialistic.
We're too
West Coast is too materialistic.
So Mario also said we're too materialistic.
Who is Mario? Who is Mario? Oh,
he's posting in the group.
Who is Mario?
I know that being on a radio show has affected a lot of people's dating lives and dating relationships. Has it affected yours anyhow by the things that you say on your show, or, you know?
Yes, it has affected.
Oh, wow.
See, we do a thing on our show called, what you guys have, relationship talk here.
Mm-hmm.
We do a thing called Love and Lust.
Okay.
Right? So Love and Lust is when I throw a question out there, or Dimples throw a question out there, or Mary, either one, and we answer it. And I remember one question I answered one night, the person I was talking to at the time was listening.
Ooh.
Right? Didn't like my answer too much, so needless to say, it killed it.
Wow.
It killed the vibe. So we were done after that.
What was the question?
I don't want to say because I don't want it to kill me in any other future.
We didn't tell you to answer
I'm gonna leave it alone.
You didn't even have to answer.
What
What
is the
was
question was?
It was something relating to oral sex. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, you don't do it. Oh, sorry.
No, he do it. Oh no, he do it. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He do it. Oh no, don't go
I'm
there.
just saying.
Yeah,
What would
Dundee do it. All right, please, Dundee do it. Okay. Right, and he like it done with him too. Okay, I'm sorry. Cover your ears. He like it done with him too. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's what it is. Loose lips. Let's go.
My God. To our break so we can come back on our interview with Dundee.
You should take us on a break.
She all flustered.
All right. So it's been your girl Haley B with Dundee, and I rhyme.
Give me that D.
We should visit that whole rap crew. We're gonna take our break. We'll be back.
Tell me what you wanna do, baby. Can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. Tell me what you wanna do, baby. Can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. Tell me what you wanna do, baby. Can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. I'll give you all your fantasies. Baby, won't you come with me? I won't disrespect your love, only you for me. Cause you're the kind of girl I've been dreaming of. I won't change a thing, I like you the way you are. So what's on your mind? Please let me know. I won't move too fast, I promise I'll take it slow. So what's on your mind? Please let me know. I won't move too fast, I promise I'll take it slow. Tell me what you wanna do, baby, can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. Tell me what you wanna do, baby, can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. You make me feel so good, all I wanna do is spend my time, give you so much love, make sure that I'm on your mind, hold your body tight whenever you are near. I can tell you want me, girl, so bring your love in here. So what's on your mind? Please let me know. I won't move too fast, I promise I'll take it slow. So what's on your mind? Please let me know. I won't move too fast, I promise I'll take it slow. Tell me what you wanna do, baby, can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be with you. Tell me what you wanna do, baby, can I get next to you? There's nothing I'd rather do is be
than to be with you. Tell me what you thinking and tell me what you feeling. I think it's obvious that your body I find appealing, but your vibe got my interest on 10 times 10. I ain't trying to spit games so I can try dive in. I'm trying to talk with you. Grab your hand, hit the park and just walk with you. Go see a play or a movie and just vibe out. Hop in the car, drop the top and just ride out. Go catch a red-eye flight and just fly out. Tell me all your hopes and dreams, cause I ain't looking for a fling. I'm trying to wife my queen so we can build and grow. All of your fears let go. I know my past immature, but I ain't scared to grow. So let's move together as one, as a unit. My feelings sincere, give me time and I'll prove it. I've been around the world, had tons of girls, but I think I found the one I'm trying to give the world. So baby,
tell me what you wanna
do,
baby, can I get
Welcome
next
back to
to you?
EmissyK's Loose Lips Show. Make sure you guys are following us everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hit us with your questions.
And new lipsticks.
Somebody asked about a question. Mario, Mario, you already checking us on.
he active.
But the phone number, Poetess will put it at the bottom if you want to call in. You're more than welcome to call in and ask and comment on anything you like. And Dundee.
Yes, ma'am.
You got about
man, better get it in.
less than 10 minutes, Mario.
Better hurry up.
So Dundee, how you doing? Welcome,
I'm
first
fine.
of all.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to hang out with me finally.
Oh, you know what? I got a bone to pick with you with that.
Okay, can we talk about it later?
Okay, sure.
You thought she was going to
I
let
didn't
you
want to talk about it now anyway.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, all right.
Talk about, anyway, when I did your flyer, I was trying to let people understand who you were. I informed them that you were a music advocate, kind of like myself.
Right.
I want you to tell us about what am I doing? What?
I think you're in the comments.
Okay, we got a question. In the middle of my question.
Yeah, the middle of the question. That's cool.
Do you Okay, give me 1 second, Mario, on that question, because we'll get to that when we get to this.
I'll make mine short so we can answer that question.
Well, you can actually answer the question.
Okay.
So, Industry Connect.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about Industry Connect.
Well, Industry Connect is our music seminar that we do once a year. Mm-hmm. I don't know if people are familiar with Urban Network, but we do sort of our own Urban Network, basically, where we bring people from the industry down. Okay. We have panels, we have pop performances, we have a thing called, what's it called? The word I'm thinking of, music listening sessions. Right. Where we listen to artists' music, critique them. We have a concert, we have pre-parties, we have after parties for that event. Nice. Yeah. So it's all independent base. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what we do is we bring people like yourselves in to come talk to independent artists about how to get into the music industry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We introduced outlets so that way people know there are other stations and other record companies and other ways of making it in the music industry. Right. So we do it once a year and it's coming up in September.
September is the next one. Next Industry
Connect. The last Saturday in September.
Okay. Nice. So here's a question before I actually comment. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you feel music is heading back to old school R&B?
No.
Track-wise, yes. Because a lot of tracks that are being produced now out there are 90s sounding tracks.
They are.
You picture Bruno Mars. That's the first person come to mind. A lot of his music is 90s based music. Yeah. Right. So yes, it is music wise, and they're going back to telling stories and emotions as opposed to just rapping about nothing. You got some people that still rap about nothing, but others rap on emotions now. So yes, it is going back.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what made you start doing Industry Connect, and what keeps you doing it?
Okay, short answer basically is that when Urban Network used to be in Hawaii or Palm Springs, I knew there were thousands of artists in my backyard that couldn't go. Right. So since I would go, I would take those people and that knowledge and bring it back to the hood. Right. And that's what made me start Industry Connects. Right. So that's the short answer.
Short answer.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good.
LaLa? Oh, she ready for a question. Now
I was listening.
So anyway,
well, what is it that you would tell these artists? Like you said that you would help them how to get their music out there, how to become better artists. What is it that you would tell them?
Number one, how to read their contracts.
Yes.
Because they have some of them don't have no concept of how to read contracts. So we bring attorneys in, different attorneys. We bring like different business people that are part of that industry, and break down a contract for an hour and tell them what needs to be, what should be and should not be in a contract when you sign it. Also, as far as marketing and promotion, artists have no concept how to market and promote themselves.
Yeah, that was my next question, branding.
Right, branding. They have no concept. They feel, a lot of them feel they're too big to come here.
Right.
So we tell them that they better come here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's and we explain that to them. So just two quick things.
I tell artists, I was like, be searchable. Have a name or something that's unique.
Right.
That's searchable. Right. You wanna be set apart. So especially in this digital era, that's why I was talking to Mom the other day. She was saying that Waka Flocka was in the news, and I said, remember when we first started, when we were in Rancho Cucamonga, I used to say it all the time. If y'all could say Waka Flocka, y'all could say EmissyK. Yes. And it's all about branding. Yep. Now I can tell you, Google me, bitch. With a straight face.
Well, that's why I want to change my name, because now people are thinking like, oh, your name is Haley B only because Cardi B's name is Haley B. I'm a Cardi B, and I'm like, I do hate that. And then, like, not only that, but I'll go to class every single day and people were talking to me about how our show is relatively related to Red Table. And I'm like, okay. We were, yes.
Exactly.
Okay, since we're talking about it, we had issues when that show first hit the table.
Right.
Because you have Red Table, which is the 3 generations, which is what we do here and we've been doing.
Right.
And you also have the fact that EmissyK did Red Cup.
Right.
Coincidence or all. And now we got a Red Table. But I'm just saying, don't quote me.
But then, I have a question for you, actually. My professor asked me, what is it that sets our show apart from Red Table? You know, like, yes, we both have 3 generations speaking on different topics, and we all talk about the same topics every single day. But exactly what is it per se that sets us apart?
The thing that sets us apart is the last 30 minutes of our show, where we feature people in our actual community who are trying to brand
Their music.
and get their music, their writers. We had a food eater on here, food contest eater. Nobody you can't find a food contest eater on the Red Cup because they don't care.
I'm still dying to meet you. Please call me.
We're no holds barred. We want to give everybody exposure. I have a network. I want everybody to reap the benefits of my network. The poetess, she has a network. That's why we're at Morris Media Live, because we're trying to build a network together.
Right.
Network means net worth. So thank you guys for checking out the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. Be sure to follow us everywhere. Dundee, give us your tags.
Follow keyword DA Radio Show, all platforms. All right, make sure you follow us and check out website www.theradioshow.com, daradioshow.com, and check out the radio show every Monday night on 1580 here in Los Angeles. And go to our website and check out our other affiliates as well. Thank you again for having me on the show.
Of course. You're more than welcome.
I don't get interviewed that often, so this is very new and strange to me. I'm used to doing the interviewing.
Yes.
All right, and thank you.
All right.
So thank you, Morris Media, the poetess, my girl, Kevin Nelson, our producer, MBIN, our producer, Lady D's. Don't come back with them random questions no more.
I won't be answering them about sex, though, so you'll be fine.
Follow us everywhere. We up out of here. 2 fingers in the biscuits. Bye. Thank you for your time. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, bye, bye.
EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio. Here we go. Hey, it's EmissyK. Hey, it's EmissyK. Her beauty and passion. Talk music, passion. Loose lips, red cup, love Joe. She's always on Facebook, Instagram. Taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EmissyK Show.